life is all about love, yeah. Yo, good people. It's your homie Herb, man. And you back upside the head with another hot banger boogie, man. Hey, look, man, go tell somebody your homie Herb, man, is on. And if you're new to the platform, welcome. Go ahead and hit that logo right at the bottom of your screen right there. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. And remember, my people, it is free to like, share, and subscribe, man. So first off, I do want to apologize. I've took a little hiatus from doing videos and stuff like that. Just been very busy. Again, I do other things other than trying to be a YouTuber. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just simply trying to share information on YouTube. But I have another job. You know, healing people is not as lucrative as you would think. All right, because of just how the industry looks upon healing and curing and doing all that type of stuff, it is not feasible financially to be a healer. So I have to do other things to work, and I'm grateful for that because I really wanted, healing is priceless. It really is no price tag. There's not a amount of money that you could pay me for what both people end up going through in order to come about as a result of healing. There's a lot of time and effort that goes into it. There's a lot of meditation. There's a lot of spiritual alignment and awareness that has to be understood. So I'm grateful to be able to have an occupation that will pay for my livelihood so that I don't have to be, um, so just all about the money over in a place that I don't think that being money centered would do anybody any justice, man. So again, I do apologize for being out. I'm trying a lot of different other opportunities to make sure that we stay financially where we need to be as my family is concerned. But at the same time, I don't want to neglect or derelict my people who are really trying to get this information on healing themselves. And as you can see, healing yourself is going to be the biggest thing moving forward for you and your family. Bottom line, it's going to be the biggest thing. It's going to be the most important thing moving forward. Now, for all of you people that believe in the Bible, there is a place in the Bible where it talks about 2/3 of the earth being being killed off, so to speak, due to what? Disease and hunger. All right. So we understand that health is going to be the caveat for most of us before the clouds break open and before the Son of God comes through. 2/3 of the population was going to die just from being hungry and disease. All right. Now I'm not saying that we're in that phase. What I'm trying to say is that that's what you got to look out for. Period. Okay, the weapons of mass destruction is disease and famine. It's not a nuclear bomb. I'm gonna repeat that. The weapons of mass destruction is not a nuclear bomb. It is disease and it is famine. It will kill off everybody if the water ain't right. All right, if the sun ain't bright, the vegetation will deplete. Okay, if we're putting too many chemicals in the air, the vegetation will deplete. Okay, if you are not strong enough because you're not eating healthy foods, you will deplete. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, man, it's just one of those things, and I'm just here to be the watchman. You have several people out here trying to, be awakened and really open up this conscious movement. And I'm down for all of the consciousness that I've heard thus far. I appreciate a lot of those brothers and sisters that came before me to open up our people's eyes about what really is going on. But what I came to find out is that people like what tastes good, not what's good for them. They like what sounds good, not what's good for them. They like what looks good, but not what's good for them. Okay, they like what feels good to them, but it's not what they don't like what is good for them. They're not used to doing the things that are truly good for them, and they are not used to knowing the truth about the things that are good for them or the things that they like being bad for them. They're not used to knowing all that. You know, they don't want to know all of that. They like a hamburger for what it's worth. It's a hamburger. It tastes good. They don't care nothing about what it does to your colon or what it does to your digestive system or the reason why ground beef stays in your body so long. They don't care nothing about that. All they care about is the taste. They don't care nothing about alcohol and what it does to you. They just care about when I'm in a situation of stressing, I'm gonna take me a shot. Or if I'm at a birthday party, if it's celebration, I'm gonna drink me some brew. That's just it. They don't care nothing about what it is actually doing to their body until they got to. Until you go to that doctor, or until you can't boo-boo, or until something is hurting, or until something ain't doing right, and then now you all of a sudden are in a panic and want to rush to try to get your libido up. You see what I'm saying? To try to get your erection strong, but at this particular point in time, man, you have clogged arteries. So me trying to get your libido up and not trying to handle your circulatory system may do you more harm than good. Listen to what I'm saying. It took however many years for you to affect your body that way, and you want the pill and the herbs to do it overnight. Or you mad. Oh, no, they don't work. None of this stuff work. This, none of the third. No, all you got to do is stop doing the things that got you to that point. That's all you got to do, and your erection will come back. That's all you got to do. Women out here with fibroids, okay? Fibroids is a derivative of your poor diet. All you got to do is stop eating all of those high estrogenic foods, giving you too much estrogen and causing what? Growth. Fibroids are growth that are happening. PCOS, it's a growth that is happening. Growth. It's growth. If you stop eating things that make you grow, which is high estrogen, high hormonal foods, i.e. dairy products. I know a lot of women that love cheese, love yogurts and milks and cereal. Just can't stay away from the dairy. Just gotta have cheese on everything. And if you ain't eating cheese, you eating chicken. All of these have high estrogen, high hormonal things in them, causing growth. Woman should only be eating those types of things when they are growing something, like a baby. You only need to be in dairy when you are carrying a baby. It will promote what? Growth. You know what I'm saying? But outside of helping something to grow, when you're a full adult, you don't need to grow anymore. So we wonder why our women are the top of the obesity echelon. So it ain't rocket science. But again, what I learned is that people don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear that it's not that they are doing it to themselves, because you also got to understand that we're being marketed to eat these things. You got more commercials of McDonald's and more commercials of Burger King in low income zones than you do in other areas. Think about it. You also got those restaurants in your neighborhood more than other people's neighborhoods. So they're gonna continue to keep, and nobody's gonna change that other than the society. So yes, a little trickery in there, but it's also tricking you to your weaknesses, which is you don't want to know the truth. You just want something that tastes good. If you stop just looking for something to taste good and looking for something to be good for you, then the industry has to change. But all they doing, man, look, just like anybody, like most people on this YouTube, y'all don't know who telling the truth and who not. So when somebody like me comes in, oh, he's selling something. I ain't selling nothing. I ain't selling nothing. I'm selling this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even wrote a book to do that. So this YouTube free. So if I'm selling something, I ain't getting nothing from it. Cause what I'm doing is giving you the knowledge. And I'm giving you the knowledge because that's how I got the knowledge. It was free to me, so I'm giving it to you free. I got a lot of this knowledge just by researching people who have already been out here giving the knowledge out. But at the end of the day, it's all about who will apply what they are hearing. And so that's the issue. It ain't me. It ain't the people who giving off the information. It's the people who hearing it. Can they apply it? Do they have the fortitude, the understanding? Or are they going out and continuing the research so that they can apply it in a proper format? Are they teaching their children how to do differently than them? You may be teaching them about generational wealth and how to grow a business and how to build business instead of getting on the job. But what are you doing when it comes to that kitchen? Because if you're not teaching them how to cook, and if you're not teaching them how to eat, and if you're not teaching them how to grow their own food, then they're still going to be susceptible. There still can be an interruption to that agenda, to that dream, to that goal that you're giving your kid. Because if you're not teaching them how to be healthy, then it really is a misnomer to say you're going to be wealthy, right? Understanding that most of the most wealthiest people are more healthier than the lower income people. See, it's everybody wants the same thing. Poor people want money, rich people want money. You see what I'm saying? Um, a sick person want health, and and a person who over here who's not sick at all wants to maintain his health. So we all seeking the same thing, either money or wealth. But what I'm saying is wealth is taking over your mind constantly, that you are neglecting your health. And because money is taking over your mind, you are now becoming sick, because that is creating a lot of stress. Your wealth and your health should coincide with one another. It shouldn't be this one over here or this one over here. It's like I either gonna go for that, I'm either gonna die trying, or either I'm gonna live long and be broke. Nah, it should be together. It shouldn't be a or, it should be a and. You should be going after your health and your wealth, and it should be all interconnected, interwoven together, so that you understand that the true essence of life and the true essence of success. And I'm finna give you a really big caveat right here, is that if you can create ideals in health, it will generate wealth. Because you will soon find out that the most important thing to an individual living, whether he in India, America, Australia, China, or Japan, is their health. Even no matter how much money they get, if the doctor tells them they're going to die tomorrow, they're going to want to live longer. No matter, and it's not just for the rich man that will prefer his health. It's for the pastor who says he knows God, that when he gets into that deathbed will still want to live long, even though he confessing and saying that heaven is on the other side of death. He's going to want to what? I want to live though. I don't want to die to go see that, because I can't come back and tell you that it's true. So you find that even the people who profess wealth and profess knowing unknown sources, still in the realism of life, when health hits them, when sickness and disease and death is knocking on their door, they choose to be healthy over wealth or even knowing God. They want to be here, and they'll do what is necessary at that point to live one day longer, 1 minute longer for with their families and with their friends. And I'm just illustrating to you how important your health really is to any and every one. Don't be so in a rush to kill yourself because of heaven being on the other side. Because the people who are talking about heaven on the other side still would prefer to live here as long as they possibly can. That has something to do with their health. They want to be here. They want to be here. They want to finally try to get it right. I don't want to die right now. Even though I'm telling you that God is real, I don't want to die right now. I don't want to see God right now, right? I want to live Steve Jobs, one of the richest people in the world, had all the money, but I'm pretty sure he would prefer to stay here so he can keep making these iPhones for y'all. You see what I'm saying? So when it all hits the fan, and when you go through all these videos and you keep looking at how to make your credit bigger, how to make your credit better, you keep looking at how to make more money doing this and how to make money doing that and how to do this and how to do that. Hopefully you'll come back to these videos on why health is your wealth, and why health is the most important thing in the world to anybody right now. You see the president right now, even though he's the president, he is fighting for his life just like everybody else is. It's all about health. It don't matter what position you got, it don't matter how much money you got, and it don't matter who you think you know. At the end of the day, you are only a human being, and you are experiencing the chance of a lifetime, and no one wants to be shortchanged on that. And if you don't want to be shortchanged on it, then you're going to have to understand that your health is important. And when you finally realize that your health is important, come stop at this channel, the Herb Man Show, and we'll continue to provide you all of the information necessary for you to make sure that your health is your wealth, man. And so I love you guys, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Go tell somebody to go tell somebody about your homie Herb Man is on. If you are into herbs, not the pill form, but loose leaf herbs to make you a medicinal tea for all of your medicinal needs, go to loveherbman.com. If not, continue to keep listening to the videos, share them with those that are ready to make that transition, ready to make that transformation. If you are in the Atlanta area, feel free to email me at herbman@loveherbman.com. All right. And I will be happy to converse with you about whatever it is that's going on. You guys can go to my website, look at the consultation fees, look at all of the different packages that we have to make sure you guys are disease free. We are about to plan to go to Africa here within the next year or so. Maybe within the next 4 years, that's probably where I will be at. All right. So that I can just grow my herbs and live off the land, just like I've been telling you guys about. Right now, we got everything in the basement, but definitely want to be able to get into some open space and be able to educate my African brothers and sisters on, how to grow these microgreens hydroponically, how to be able to live off the land. And, Africa, it has also been infiltrated. And over there, we're taking on different cultures and different foods, and it's causing us the same thing as over here, sickness. So everybody needs to be re-educated, retooled, and we just need to be refortified, man, on what it is that we know how to do better than anybody else, and that's till the ground. That's agriculture. You know what I mean? And once we pick back up that agricultural tools set, we're well on our way to generational wealth. But we got to know where we in. We've given too many people the land, and that's not theirs. The land is ours. The land is ours, and we can manipulate it and make it do whatever we want it to do. They can't. And once we understand that that's our true connection and that's our true gift, and we just vibe with that thing like that, man, we will be back where God has intended us to be in the first place. All right. And so, with that being said, man, I didn't want to make it long, but I definitely wanted to make it strong. Until next time, love her, man. Yo, 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 good people. Welcome to the Herb Man Show.